Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I am going to show you how to finish the edge while finishing the sleeve. I have finished one of the sleeve and it's hard to show. So, okay. So I am finishing the other one and I'm going to finish the last row doing this and doing picots, and I'm doing decrease. As you can see, I'm doing double crochet and then not finishing it up and going to the next. I will show you how to do that, but just wanted to show you. And it gives a little bit of tightness. It's not that tight, but at the end, the border, and it gives a nice look. So I just wanted to show you how to do that. Okay, so and I haven't finished. So I started with 2 balls. Like, remember I was saying I am crocheting with 2 balls at a time because the yarn itself is pretty thin. So what I did is I finished one sleeve with the same ball, these balls, and then this I'm finishing the second, and I still have a little bit left. So I haven't used the entire 2 balls of yarn to crochet the sleeves. So far so good. I have plenty of yarn, and after finishing this sleeve, what I'm going to do is, looks like this frog the time I put it on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish up all the yarn that I have, crocheting the length that I want, because I want it pretty long. So far I used a total of 6 balls. 6 balls, and I still have about 11 left. Okay, here we go. This looks like this was frogged. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue crocheting. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a double crochet and not pull the remaining 2 loops, and go yarn over and then make another double crochet on the next, pull up the 2 and then pull those together. This way I am doing a decrease, and I'm just gonna make a double crochet. I'm going to chain 5, 4 and 5 in here, and then I'm going to do a picot. Just go between and then make a slip stitch, or you can make a single crochet, either way, just to give that nice picot look. And then I'm going to go to the next double crochet and then onto the next, and then I'm going to pull. So I'm just using my I'm making this up as I'm going to finish it up, because I wanted the length that I wanted. And another thing I wanted to mention, let me just finish this and I will show you how I did my decrease while I was crocheting the sleeve. So put it on, wear it, and then see where you need to do your decrease, because I didn't want it bulky. I want it fit. If you want it a little bit loose, you don't have to do your decrease. So this one, this time I'm not going to do any decrease. So I did 3, 2, and then 3, and I'm going to make my picot. 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, and then make my picot. Don't forget to remove your markers. I had a custom order and I forgot to remove my markers, and well, it went to the customer with the markers, and she was messaging me, "What are these?" And I said, "I'm so sorry, you can just discard them. They're my markers." I forgot. See, here I didn't do a decrease, so here I'm going to do a decrease. I skip one and I don't, and sometimes I do one after another. Just pulling them all at once, just like this, just to tighten it a little bit. Two, 3, 4, 5 chain, and then just go between and make a slip stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like this. So I just wanted to show you how I finish the sleeves. So I will finish this up and I will come back to show you how to finish it. On this one, just to show you, I finished it up here. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes it's hard, but you can see it's going down, and I will show you how to do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so here I did my last picot, and then I'm supposed to do a double crochet, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to make a double crochet, I'm going to make a half double crochet. And on the next one, I'm going to make a single crochet. And here, I'm going to make a slip stitch. Oops. Just make a slip stitch. Then I'm going to pull this a little bit and then cut my yarn. And I did show this on one of my blankets, how I did it. And let me just grab a small tapestry needle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this just like that. See? This trick that I do. So I go between these two, can you see the V's? Just go between, and then I go down and create another V. You know, it's really hard to see because it's tiny. And then what I do is I go down here. Then I'm gonna make a knot and then weave my end. So I finished my sleeves. So the sleeves are finished. Yay! It was really fun. I know crocheting is so fun to crochet with. And I have a couple of sweaters I have to knit. Oh my goodness. Well, they're for pleasure, like for my family, for my son, and so on. So they're not. And I weave it. See? And I pull it. Either you can cut it or you can, get rid of this tail. Okay, so I laid down and just wanted to show you how I'd done the sleeve. And I did my decrease. I know it looks odd, but this is my arm. The fattest part is the bicep, this part here. And from there, I did my decrease all the way. And I noticed up down to my elbow. And I just went down without doing any decrease because it wasn't needed. So this is how I did my sleeve. Everyone has a different arm, so just put it on, wear it, and whichever you feel comfortable. You can do your decrease, or if you don't want to do any decrease, you can just go down all the way down the length that you want. And this is up to my wrist, so I did crochet them long. Okay, so before I go ahead to my next, I wanted to show show you a trick that I figured. Every time I create something, every time I design something, every time I do a tutorial, I find tricks. So I want to share it with you guys. And I'm sure maybe you saw it. I don't know, maybe someone showed it. Just a trick or a tip that you can continue crocheting on your projects. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to show you a trick. I don't know if this is out there. So let's say you're finishing and then you're at your last. So I'm doing my last double crochet. And I turn my work. Just look the way I turn it. Okay, the yarn is on the back. Okay, can you see? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it a little bit, not too much. And then just grab the back loop here where the V is. I'm going to pull it. And then I'm going to try to have it as the height is the same. And then I'm going to pull. So I'm going to do a single crochet. And I'm going to pull it again. And then grab the second that we pulled on the loop here, and I'm pulling like this, and then I'm making a single crochet. So I grabbed where we did the second loop here. This is where I grabbed the loop here, and I'm just going to pull it. So instead of chaining 3, that's what I figured. I don't know if this is out there or not, just to show you. Okay, so I'll show you. See my chains? Well, they're not bad, but I don't know. I felt after making, I started to create this. Can you see? It looks more straight. And then beside the chains, if you can see, it's not a big difference, but I just thought it does look neat. Yeah, that's the word. It looks neat. So I just wanted to share how it's done. And I'm just continue crocheting and following the diamond stitch, and then go on from there. I'll just show you how far I have crocheted, and then the more I crochet, the longer the cardigan will become. Okay, so I tried to fit it, but it's unbelievable, too wide and too big, so I couldn't. I just wanted to show you how it looks like so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue crocheting down. The length that I want, and I will come back to show you how to do the border, like how we did the sleeve. But I don't know, maybe I'll do 2 rows, or I really don't know at this time. But as you can see, I want to close up the collar a little bit. Yeah, when it's a plus size, you need to do tricks, and this is one of them. So as I showed you how to do how I picked up the stitches, I will do the same trick on this, but I might do instead of 2, I will do 3, just to pull it together and go from there. Okay, so I hope you liked this short tutorial. I just wanted to show you how to finish up the sleeve edge and go from there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and happy crocheting!